Welcome to Douglas, the capital of the island of Man. I have just walked out of my hotel here in Douglas, the capital of the Isle of Man. And we are here straight on the famous boardwalk with the beautiful Victorian houses. And on this side we have the Irish Sea with the beach. It's not sand, it's all stones, and we have a lot of seaweed. And it smells pretty strong, like the sea smell, the seaweed. I don't really know what it is. I wish you could smell it because it's really strong. What we see here are tram rails. They're not for a normal tram, but they're for one of the two only horse trams in the world. As you see, they have normal buses, and this tram is more like a tourist thing. No jet skis to be launched from here. Okay. Luckily I didn't bring my jet ski. Let's have a quick walk. Let's have a look at the landscape here. So this is the capital, Douglas. Well, actually everything here. But the center is there. And we can see behind it there are some rocks. So it's a pretty hilly island. And there's always a lot of wind. And this here is Villa Marina, which is kind of concert hall, cultural hall for several events. You can also see that they have renewed the whole area here. The first time in 80 years that they did renewal works here. We have some beautiful benches here with the typical sign, the three legs of the Isle of Man, and some poppies to sit and admire this monument for the First and the Second World War. Although they really want to be called independent, the Manx, that's their name. They do have everything British, like these typical British litter boxes, the road crossings like there with the yellow lights. Here in the cars we can see the license plate of the Isle of Man. It's quite British, and the logo has the typical three legs, as we can see on this little flag, exactly as in Sicily. These houses here are really amazing. Look at those. All the same, and then we have a beautiful garden here. We have a very wide boardwalk. Perfect for a run maybe in the coming days. So I'm just walking here on the boardwalk, and what do I see here? A statue of the Bee Gees. And apparently they are born on the Isle of Man. The Bee Gees, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the ferry terminal now, the ferry terminal of Douglas, and the main one on the island. And what we see here is the Tower of Refuge. As you see, it's built on the rock, and this rock is right in front of the harbor. So before, when it was dark, it was really not visible, and many ships would hit that rock. So they built a tower on it, so people could wait in tower to be rescued. This looks pretty interesting here. We have the houses on the hill, and we have some kind of little port. Now guys, we are here at the railway station of Douglas on the Isle of Man. These are all the different stops you can go to with the train. It looks absolutely stunning here. Very impressed, very impressed. And I'm also going to try to take a train, not today, but in the next days. Hanover House. For a second I had read Hangover House. That would make sense here. We have a statue of George Formby. I have no idea who he is, but he looks like a really funny man. Here we are at the government building of the Isle of Man. Actually, this side you have the government, that side we have the parliament, and on the other side you have the Justice House. That's it for Douglas. Just got myself a coffee. It's getting dark, so I'm going back to the hotel, and I will see you guys soon to discover more of the Isle of Man.